Hi, this is Sean Danziger from Net Worth Financial Group, and I want to talk about whether all Verizon phone company employees should hire a financial advisor. When it comes to hiring a financial advisor, not all phone company employees necessarily need to do that. It depends on whether you are the type of person who likes to do things themselves, maybe will do your own research on the internet and decide how you yourself are going to invest your money. And then there are other people who feel that they're not capable of doing that and they're looking for advice. They value advice and they really want somebody to hold their hand through the process, so to speak, and they want to have a relationship with somebody like myself. So in addition to the person who might want to do this themselves, there's another group of phone company employees that would find it helpful to work with one of these large institutions like a Fidelity or a Schwab, where they have a universe of options to choose from, and they're going to be put into one template or another, and that will satisfy their level of help that they're interested in. But then there's a third type of phone company employee that knows that they don't have the time to focus on this. They don't want to work with a large institution. They want to work and have a personal relationship and a face-to-face relationship with their financial advisor rather than just calling an 800 toll-free number and speaking to somebody in a call center. They want to discuss their goals and objectives with somebody like myself, and they also want to be able to pick up the phone and ask a question whenever one arises. So the reason somebody is going to decide to work with me and have a personal relationship with me with regard to their finances and their investments is that I am going to provide a lot of value-added services that you will not get when dealing with a large institutional brokerage company like a Fidelity. It will be much more custom and unique to your goals and objectives. And we're not just going to force you into a template. We're going to have discussions. We're going to sit down and thoroughly discuss goals and objectives, risk tolerance, and get an overall snapshot of your situation. And then recommendations will be made that are specific to you and your needs. So a benefit to working with myself, an advisor with Net Worth Financial Group, which specializes in working with phone company employees across the country. We know your benefits. We know your pension. We know your 401k. We understand your overall benefit plan. And we've retired many people from the phone company that value the work that we do for them. So if you work with another advisor who doesn't quite understand your pension, your 401k, and how the interest rates work and the timing of commencing your pension or rolling over your 401k, if they don't quite understand that to the same degree, big mistakes could happen and penalties could have a big impact on your plan. So one example of a little known strategy that another advisor likely won't bring up to you is called the post 55 rule. And it's a rule that the IRS provides, but again, not widely known. You see, if you retire from the phone company and you're at least 55 years old, but not yet 59 and a half, you're allowed to leave the money in your 401k and take money out of it without an early withdrawal penalty. Many times in the past 30 years that I've been in this business, I've seen phone company employees roll their 401k to an IRA and they were eligible for this post 55 rule or exception. Once the money was rolled to an IRA, they no longer had that flexibility or the option to take money out of it without being charged a penalty of 10% for early withdrawal, because the rule for an IRA is you have to be 59 and a half. But the rule for a 401k is you have to be 55. So once you take the money out, you're now subjected to the 59 and a half rule versus the 55 rule. Now, you can't age into this rule. You have to separate from service in at least the year that you're turning 55 or later. But if you're 53 and you retire from the phone company and leave the money there till you're 55, you can't take advantage of this rule. So again, this is not a well-known rule in the financial advisory world. Some advisors know it. I happen to know it. And I've shared it with many people over the years, and I kept people from making this huge mistake in that their hands would have been tied otherwise. If you'd like to speak to me more about this topic or any other topic that you feel I might be able to help you with, even if you have a financial advisor and you just want a second opinion, feel free to give my office a call at 201-746-9180.